Champaign, Illinois, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Illinois Fighting Illini. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. I'm about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Iowa's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off-play action on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They're testing the right side here. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's second and long. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Oh, it's a reverse. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. The Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the lone running back. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Hawkeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to escape. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. It's Moulton. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Hawkeyes are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Runs through a tackle. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, the ground game. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. The screen. He can go. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They'll try the right side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabs it in the middle. Oh, what a move. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the 2nd quarter. The give to the tailback. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his tight end. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the gun, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Hawkeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff to the single running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Fighting Illini needs to get it to the county line for a first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 45 on his way. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got him. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Power football with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Fires it down the seam. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Blasted as he lets it go. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Moulton. Shows him the stiff arm. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick completion on the out. What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now, you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football, he can make plays. Use the big fella.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Altmaier.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running it to the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time, and they got him in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Got a little space. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A run for the quarterback. Offense scoops it up and still going.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Looking to fire. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down coming up after the completion. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Gets it out fast. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
First down, Illinois.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Arkin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Snagged in the middle. It's Arkin. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. Tight end now in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Catch in the middle. It's Arkin. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Back open in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Hawkeyes will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Gets open down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Hard running there. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Quarterback on the keeper. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The give on the inside. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Finds a little space. Quarterback gets the first down and more. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And it's good from 58 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to Old Dominion. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Gill. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Hawkeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Quickly to the tight end. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
Yeah, and listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
He's in open space downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Altmaier. Under fire. He's got him in the flat. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Arkin. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The kick is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch here. The hand to the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Handoff from the gun. Look out, he's got room. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on 3rd down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moulton. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Makes the grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Gonna look downfield again. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Absolutely center cut. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Clement. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gill. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give on the option. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Altmaier. Looking to buy time. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Hawkeyes come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Makes the catch. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Illinois picked up the first down, now here they come again. Takes a hit as he fires. Grab near the sticks, it's Clement. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. The handoff, keep working on that clock. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Illinois now facing 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rushes on him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's got it. First down and more. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. 4th down, gotta have it here. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Shoots his way for more. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.